Guys, good evening.
Hey, how's it going?
Good evening.
It's going great over here. So good that you guys are here tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, I love the first song that you guys did. But I wanted to ask you, maybe remember my face from earlier this year?
No.
Nope.
Not me.
You're hurting my feelings now.
No, you're not hurting my feelings.
I'm gonna look at you really hard for a second. No, sorry, I'm sorry.
No?
Pitch Festival.
No.
We
Nice
just start
try.
guessing
Nice
blindly.
try. It was at South by Southwest, and you guys had a little session on.
Oh, of course! In the radio station, we went to the backwoods and recorded a little live acoustic thing for you guys.
Yes.
Yes.
And you guys were lost in the suburbs of Austin. And were like, where should we go?
Yeah, okay, I remember that now.
And one girl from a car was yelling, "To the right, guys! To the right!" And I couldn't make my car door open somehow. So I just yelled at you guys and, went off. And you guys followed my instructions.
It's all coming back.
Afterwards, I was like, why would you guys listen to a random girl screaming in the car where you guys should go?
We're Canadian. We have the best intentions. With
Yeah,
people
we're kind of like blind, loving puppy dogs in that sense.
I can imagine. But it was a great session. And it was as well your first acoustic one ever, right?
Yep.
And still our only, I think.
Yeah, we still haven't done any more of that, I guess.
You guys have the only one.
You got to invite us back.
Oh. So if you guys are like world famous in about 2 months, we'll sell it for a lot of money.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know this. You guys performed last Thursday in London with my favorite producers duo, Weefall. This is Weefall and Give Me Some. Did you guys check that gig out?
Of course. We invited them specifically to play that show, and we actually tried to get them on more of our tour. But for some reason, I don't think they could do it.
They're busy working on an album or something like that, I think. So.
But we love them. They're like some of our favorite artists out there right now. And we put lots of their tracks in our mixes and are always like listening to them.
I imagine you guys have lots of things to talk about in the dressing rooms. Production things and.
Yeah, we actually had one of the guys who mixed some of our album, David Wrench, there, and they're huge fans of his work as well. Because he's done FK Twigs and Caribou and all that stuff. So we all kind of had a little nerd out session, talked about gear and compressors and stuff. It was great.
And what's the stuff to get, because loads of listeners are, want to be producers themselves?
I mean, you can do a lot with a little, like just if you know what you're doing with like a laptop and some good plugins and things like that, you don't need a lot. I mean,
yeah, it was actually in Amsterdam when we received this advice from Mr. G. We came here to play Volt Festival, I think. Or Pitch, I forget which one it was.
Volt.
They're all blurring together. But anyways, we were talking about, we had just signed with Domino at that point. We were talking about making our album and getting some gear. And he said, don't buy lots of gear. Just buy one thing and learn everything on it and learn how every sound works. And then you are allowed to buy another piece of gear. Mm-hmm. And we always followed that advice and it served us well so far.
Yeah.
So what's the essential piece of gear that you have with you? Because Jimmy, you have a lot.
I think the most essential piece of gear would have to be the keyboard for sure. Because that's how I play all the sexy melodies, or at least try to.
Yeah, and the guitar that we're using, a Fender Telecaster, that's pretty integral. I mean, the rest, the most essential part is the computer, really, because all our sounds are like loaded into, like we took all the sounds that we found made in the studio for the record and put them into a computer, so Jimmy can pull them up and play all the different parts and switch through the songs and play all the different sounds that way. So really the computer is the brains that makes us sound good if it wasn't for the computer.
Yeah, but this show works live. It's a gig as if you guys were a band, which of course you're not, but it's look like a band. Did you guys do this on purpose?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Tom and I come from like rock band backgrounds, so we always wanted to, our goal was always to kind of combine the two things, like see how we could do electronic music and also still be a band at the same time. So this is kind of an in-between of the two worlds,
Yeah, it's our hybrid version.